Hello everyone, my name is Monique Coulter, and today for you guys I will be doing a presentation on women's rights, pro-choice in particular. I wanted to start by saying that I know this presentation is supposed to have 2 audience members. However, I am unable to obtain 2 people and I wanted to do my presentation anyway. I want to start off with a few definitions. Women's rights. Rights that promote a position of legal and social equality of women with men. Pro-choice, advocating legalized abortions. 7 out of 10 Americans believe in pro-choice laws. It's amazing to me that with that many Americans in agreement that women should have the choice, that so many women still have to fight to be able to make a choice with their body regarding their families. Congress is made up of 80% wealthy white men. It's amazing to me that men think that they should be able to make any type of decision regarding a woman's personal choice and her body. A man will never know what it is to carry a child and be a mother to a child, to go through childbirth. So they should not have a say-so in what a woman does. The 1970s women's rights movement focused on equality for women with their male counterparts. They also fought to legalize abortions. In 1973, Roe versus Wade was monumental in this fight. Roe claimed that a Texas law violated her constitutional rights. Roe won the case based on ethics, biology, and religion. In the United States, 37 states do not provide abortion funding for poor women. So if you're not financially stable enough to afford to pay for an abortion, there's no type of funding available to those women. 32 of these states do not provide abortions to women that are victims of rape and or incest. Imagine that. You are victimized by someone and you want to make the choice of whether or not you want to carry out a pregnancy. And unfortunately, some states will not help those women. In 35 states, it is required that anyone under the age of 18 obtain parental consent. 25 to 30,000 women become pregnant annually through rape. In 15 states, a woman who is raped and becomes pregnant still may have to deal with the father of that child, because in the 15 states, raping a woman does not forfeit your parental rights. Some of the issues that pro-choice focuses on are abortion access. Abortion access is limited based on income. There are always cuts made to the clinics that they currently have, which forces a lot of those clinics to close. There are hundreds of laws preventing women from safe medical treatment. Let's think about that. Somebody wants medical care and there's laws to prevent them from having safe medical treatment. Everyone should be afforded safe treatment, regardless of what we think of their choices. Another one of the issues that they fight for is paid family leave. The United States is one of 2 nations that do not guarantee paid medical leave after childbirth. I personally know some women whose jobs did not offer paid medical leave after childbirth, and they either had to come back to work earlier than what their providers wanted them to, or they went the entire time off with no pay. Birth control. There's limited access to birth control. And what's funny is this morning, well, it's not funny, it's actually ironic. This morning I was watching the news and there was a segment about Congress passing a law to allow employers the option to not provide contraception to their female employees. Why would you not offer contraception to women who do not want to be pregnant? It's like a catch-22, you know. They don't want women to have access to abortions, but they don't want women to have access to birth control. That's something that I do not understand. Discrimination is something that many women face at the workplace once they've become pregnant and or if they are applying for a job. 20 million women will have unsafe abortions annually. Out of that 28 million, 68,000 women die annually, making unsafe abortions the leading cause of maternal mortality at 13%. Between 1977 and 2015, there has been 7,200 attacks on medical professionals who assist women with abortions. Those attacks include 11 murders, 22 attempted murders, 42 bombings, and 185 arson attacks. What gives anyone the right to victimize, abuse, murder, bomb someone who's trying to help someone else with a choice that should ultimately be theirs and not ours? I wanted to end the presentation with something that I saw online that definitely fits how I feel about pro-choice. Being pro-choice doesn't mean that you'd have an abortion. It just means you think the choice is yours and not the government's. I personally would not have an abortion, but I don't believe that the government has the right to tell me that I cannot have an abortion or any other woman. That is that woman's right to do as she pleases for herself and her future family. Lastly, a quote from NARL, Pro-Choice America. The right to choose abortion is essential to ensuring a woman can decide for herself if, when, and with whom to start or grow a family. We'll never stop fighting to protect and expand this fundamental human right. And that is basically what I feel. I feel that pro-choice is a fundamental human right. It's not about opinions. It's about a person being able to do what they feel is right for themselves. I don't feel it should be illegal for a woman to do it. I don't feel Congress should make that decision that is primarily made up of men. And I don't think that my opinion and or yours should matter when a woman is faced with that tough decision. I hope that you guys have enjoyed my presentation, and I hope that you have learned something. Thank you and have a great day.